Hi everybody, it's Ryan from Retrosplat, and as always, my little helper, Anderson, my son. We are so glad you're back here with us. We have a lot of great new items we found that we're really excited to share with you. Always, if you're looking for us for these items or anything else that we have for sale, you can join us in person at the Lancaster Troll Market, which is at 44 North Queen Street in the heart of downtown Lancaster. Open Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. This time of year, it's right in Market Alley, right in the shops. You're gonna love it. What do you think of the Troll Market?
There's a lot of things that are very mysterious, like tentacles all over the place.
There are. If you look, Dominic has tentacles coming out of the ceiling everywhere. It's a really cool place. Go check out Lancaster Troll Market. And our bigger booth is in Columbia, Pennsylvania, right in between, halfway between York and Lancaster. That is the State Theater Vintage Emporium at 421 Locust Street in Columbia, Pennsylvania. We are in there with some amazing other toy dealers. We're in there with Tiny Plastic Toys, Retro 808, Umbrella Gaming, Thunderverse, and of course Andy Cook, Toys for the Ages. It's like a vintage Toys R Us in there. Go check it out. State Theater Vintage Emporium opens 7 days a week. You can always keep up with us on our eBay. eBay is the spine of our business. Our store name is Retrosplat1. That's where most of our stuff goes. And of course, keep up with us on all of our socials: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, we're glad you're with us for today because we have some really amazing classic 80s toy lines. First up, this is 1988. This is Tiger Force. This is G.I. Joe Real American Hero from the Tiger Force line. This is the Tiger Fly. It is a reissue of the Dragonfly, which originally was the green version of this chopper. Came with Wild Bill. This comes with the Tigerverse version of Recondo with his gun in his backpack. Great Recondo. It's got everything the original does. The propellers, so go check that out.
Nice!
Nice, right? Got missiles, it's got bombs. It's got a little broken peg here on the machine gun. Recondo's missing a thumb, but this is great. If you don't remember Tiger Force, towards the end of G.I. Joe Real American Hero, they had a reissues of some classic characters and some classic vehicles. Cobra had the Python Patrol. G.I. Joe had the Tiger Force. They're really great. There were some other reissues, Slaughter's Marauders, there were a couple other things, but I think when people think of that, they think of Tiger Force.
It reminds me of like war.
It does remind you of war. This is based on a real military helicopter that was used in the Vietnam War in the 70s.
No way!
Yeah, and so the original in G.I. Joe, it had a green one that looked accurate. It was called the Dragonfly, and now this is the one called the Tigerfly. Not quite as discreet, but really, really cool piece. Next up, a Grail piece. If you're a Ninja Turtle fan, I bet you don't have this. We bought a childhood collection right out of our own neighborhood that was really cool. With the Turtles, this is 1994, the Adventurers line Turtles. So there was like a deep sea diver, there was a safari, and there was this one, which is Arctic Don. They each came with a little water squirting companion. This is Donatello making his way up to the Arctic. You've got, he's got his little penguin with like a Ninja Turtle cowl on him, and he's got the headband, and Don's got snowshoes. He's got his bow staff as an ice pick. As we all know, Ninja Turtles towards the end just kept reissuing them in different circumstances. You have the monsters, there was a Star Trek, there were sports ones, that great shape. What's your favorite part of this?
The penguin.
The penguin, the companion piece. Everyone loves a good companion. And that penguin has some sort of blaster that probably shoots water. Because he squeezes.
I think so. When you squeeze him, basically you fill him up with water, and you squeeze him, the water travels. And I think there's some kind of thing that continues this on the inside, and it ends here, and then it kind of
I think you're exactly right. That is Playmates, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1994 Adventurers Arctic Dawn. Classic line, a great little mini collection here. This is Masters of the Universe by Mattel. This is somewhere around the 4th wave. This was the first sort of subset characters. This was Hordak and the Evil Horde, the first wave of 5 Evil Horde figures. As you may remember, there was the She-Ra Princess of Power cartoon animated series that was the partner to the He-Man animated series, and there was a whole toy line for Mattel. by them. The Evil Horde was the main antagonist in She-Ra Princess of Power, although in the He-Man toy line was folded into the Masters of the Universe side of things, not the Princess of Power side. But you have your four core characters and then your first new character. So you have Hordak, their leader, who's a bat, mutated bat monster. They all came with these signature crossbows.
Don't use not me.
I won't. Hordak. I never knew if this was supposed to be Hordak's pet bat or if he turned into this bat when I was a kid. I used to sort of play it both ways, but it fits on his wrist. You have Mantenna, the spider bug guy with his eye-popping action.
That reminds me of my weird monkey.
It does. Oh yeah, that mine. No, the squeeze one. Yeah. There's Mantenna had the dark gray crossbow. Mantenna, his eyes, the paint on the eyes is in great shape, which if you're a Masters of the Universe collector, you know that paint is hard to come by. Leech, everyone's favorite. He could stick to things. He'd stick to, is that suction sound? You hear that? He sticks to things. Great.
He reminds me of my gecko.
He does look like that gecko. Anderson has a weird toy gecko that climbs on things. Also, one of the few Masters of the Universe characters to be like in an overscale size, particularly from the original run. And then Grizzlor. This is the regular version of Grizzlor. There's like a darker paint version, but this is the regular with his crossbow and his harness. And then Modulok, everybody's favorite. I bet you can still hear that theme song in your head from that commercial. Modulok came into many pieces. This idea was repurposed later in Masters of the Universe for the Multibot figure, but this was Modulok. He became all kinds of other characters. You could break him into all kinds of pieces. He had 6 legs. He could be 2 heads, 4 arms, 2 tails, and a bunch of connector pieces. This is everything that came with him, which was everything you could assemble plus the spare tail with 2 double connectors. What do you think of Modulok?
He reminds me of a Cyclops.
He reminds you of a Cyclops?
Yeah.
Because of his big eyes?
Also, because sometimes Cyclops is like you normally draw them with 2 heads.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Very cool.
Sometimes I've seen some people do that.
Yeah. What is your favorite of his legs? What set's your favorite?
The middle, because it is green.
The green, because it's your favorite color? Yeah.
Also, because it looks more humanish.
Yeah, it does look more humanish. Well, this is Modulok, the original Evil Horde. This is a great little mini collection. I'm hoping someone will scoop up. All we're missing here is sort of the Fright Zone, and you'd have which was their play set. Okay, thank you for watching. We're glad you spent some time with us today and checked out these great vintage pieces. You've got a cool variation, you have a really cool grail piece, and then you have a mini collection, which are all ideas we like to hit here in our videos. What was your favorite piece today that we talked about?
It's hard to decide, but it's this one because it has Ninja Penguin!
The Ninja Penguin wins. I agree.
But I'm also tied with this. A lot of people do Cyclops with 2 heads, but now they don't really do it anymore.
So it feels like a throwback. It feels
reminds me of vintage stuff too.
Yeah, reminds me of vintage. Very good. Okay, I think we'll leave you for there. Have a great week. Thanks for spending some time with us. We're glad you're here. And bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.